Tonight, Columbia University is reeling after a Jewish professor's office was spray painted with swastikas. Currents News' Tim Harfman is standing by at the Manhattan campus with the latest. Tim.
Liz, as the NYPD continues to investigate this hate crime, the mood around the institution is shock and disbelief. Students we spoke with said they'd never expect this to happen here.
I'm just totally shocked and horrified by this, especially in this institution. You know, we preach multiculturalism, we preach diversity.
The disbelief outside of Teachers College at Columbia University comes after vandalism. 2 large swastikas and an anti-Semitic slur spray painted on the walls of Professor Elizabeth Midlarsky's office, who is Jewish. The graffiti discovered Wednesday just before noon.
It's really awful, and it makes me really sad that that's still happening today.
I spoke to my mother-in-law this morning, who's a Holocaust survivor and lives in Sweden, and she said, I can't believe what's happening in New York. It's like the 30s again, all over the world.
Students say there's tight security around campus. In order to access buildings, you must have proper identification.
You scan in, so everyone has their ID card either in their phone or something, and it comes up that the security officers will get to know who's a student, and they'll see right away if it doesn't scan. So
Teachers College at Columbia University released a statement, reading in part, "We unequivocally condemn any expression of hatred, which has no place in our society. We are outraged and horrified by this act of aggression and use of this vile anti-Semitic symbol against a valued member of our community. This comes at a time when attacks on the Jewish community are on the rise. As of this month, the NYPD says there have been nearly 160 reports in New York City. That's up 22% from 130 cases this time last year. That includes hateful graffiti at a Brooklyn synagogue earlier this month.
Contact, shots fired, shots fired.
There's been a spike across the country too, including 11 men and women killed when a gunman opened fire at Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh last month. Students say there must be peace.
This is horrific, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop not only for anti-Semitism, but for all groups.
The NYPD has not released surveillance videos or photos. Anyone with information is encouraged to call Crime Stoppers at 800-577-TIPS or text CRIMES to TIPS 577. On the Upper West Side, Tim Harfman, Currents News.